Thank you and good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam's Sports Report. Today's date is Friday, December 8th, 2023. This is Sam Vaughn. Friday Sports. College basketball today will be Kansas and Missouri at Allen Fieldhouse. The Tigers haven't won since 1999. They didn't play for 9 seasons, including about 9 years, but 13 in a row is 13 in a row. I never watched Mizzou beat Kansas in my lifetime. Kansas is favored by 13. Players to watch out for Missouri Tigers: Sean East, Noah Carter, and Caleb Grill. None of these players are as good as the Jayhawks players, but they will be without Hunter Dickerson. Leads the team in points with 20.1 and 12 rebounds, so that will be a big side of the Jayhawks missing. Kevin McCullough, though, averages 19.2 points a game and 6.9 points rebounds and 5.1 assists. He will start tomorrow. KJ Adams will also start. He puts up 12.4 points a game, 4 rebounds, and about 3 assists. Tip time for the Kansas game is at 4:15, Kansas and Mizzou. Let's do Kansas State versus LSU. In late October, Kansas State head coach Jerome Tang announced that Tomlin, whom averages 10.4 points a game last season, has been suspended for not living up to expectations after getting arrested in a bar. There will be more with Blair Kirchhoff with that. He's kicked off the team now. Here's Blair Kirchhoff with that.
Blair, good times in K-State, huh?
Yeah,
Manhattan, Kansas.
They're having a ball there.
Listen, don't you even suggest that Chris Kleiman or Jerome Tang could ever leave. Lance Leipold will never leave. Eli Drinkwitz will never. Dennis Gates, Bill Self, they'll never leave. They'll never, ever, ever be unhappy at my university because it's the greatest place to ever be. There's no scenario you can draw. Oh, wait, there's another one?
Ew.
Oh, hold on. I don't say that to be flippant about what's going on at K-State. But I always like when we talk about, he's not going anywhere. I don't know. You're just out there trying to start some crap.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I've just covered this for 30 years. I know what it looks like. And, yeah, everything's fine till it's not fine.
Yeah, I know what it looks like there at Kansas State. I mean,
usually it's because a new guy comes in and says, all right, I'm the sheriff. Here's how it's going to be. Well, this kind of is that, right? Because it's at least the indications. The people of K-State think the problem is the president.
Yeah, that's certainly what.
And he's fairly new.
Yep. It's what I've seen on social media. That's and listening to Tim Fitzgerald, and reading him. It seems like that's where the protest was. That's where the students went to protest at the president's house.
Right.
Arthur Cumula is a player to watch out for. Will Baker is also a player to watch out for. Tip is at 12:30. Rest of the top 25 games for tomorrow. Arkansas Pine Bluff will play UConn, 11 a.m. FS2. Penn will play Kentucky, number 16. Illinois will play Tennessee. 17 is Tennessee. Illinois is 20. Purdue will play Alabama. Purdue is 8-1, and Alabama is 6-2. Hall of Fame series in Toronto. Creighton in Central Michigan. FS2, 10 p.m. Duke and Charlotte, 22 Duke. Charlotte 5-3, 1:15. Texas will play Houston Christian, 2 o'clock. Arizona will play Wisconsin, 2:15. 7-2. Wisconsin will square off against 7-0 Arizona. Houston will play Washington. Houston is 9-0. Jackson State is 2-6. Arkansas at 8-0. Arkansas at 6-3 will play Oklahoma, who is 8-0. Number 19. TCU is 7-0, and number 8-0 is Clemson, number 24. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. is the set time for tip-off for the Oklahoma game in Arkansas. Colorado State and St. Mary's, 5:30. BYU and Utah. BYU is 14th and having a surprising year in the Big 12. For the Pac-12, 6-2 Utah. James Madison, number 18. Old Dominion, 3-5. 6 o'clock, ESPN Plus. Marquette and Notre Dame. Marquette is 8th, 7-2. Notre Dame is 4-4. San Diego State and UC Irvine. San Diego State is 7-2. UC Irvine is 6-3. And Gonzaga and Washington will finish it out. Gonzaga is 7-1. Washington is 5-3. Tip time is set for 10 o'clock, and tip time for the UC Irvine and San Diego State game is 9:30. This is Sam Vaughn. Navy will play Army quarterbacks players to watch out for: Bryson Daly and Tava Lavita. Neither of them have had a good season. Both Army and Navy are 5-6. Players to watch out for on defense: Connell Rooms, who leads the team in tackles and forced fumbles and has 2 sacks. He plays linebacker. Players to watch out for Navy: Colin Ramos, who has 2 forced fumbles and has 2 sacks and leads Navy in tackles. For Army, it'll be Leo Lowe, linebacker spot. Austin, Texas has played in every game in his career and leads them with 83 tackles, more than 25 of any teammates. He is tied for the team in sacks with 3. He is the most impressive. Maybe his 4 forced fumbles and 2 fumble recoveries. A hard hitter for Navy. Quindle Hammonds is also a player to watch out for. The senior team leads the team in interceptions, 58. The Georgia native has been a constant starter 3 seasons and his midst of his best seasons, recording his best season in every stat. Navy will play Army quarterbacks players to watch out for: Bryson Daly and Tava Lavita. Neither of them have had a good season. Both Army and Navy are 5-6. Players to watch out for on defense: Connell Rooms, who leads the team in tackles and forced fumbles and has 2 sacks. He plays linebacker. Players to watch out for Navy: Colin Ramos, who has 2 forced fumbles and has 2 sacks and leads Navy in tackles. For Army, it'll be Leo Lowe, linebacker spot. Austin, Texas has played in every game in his career and leads them with 83 tackles, more than 25 of any teammates. He is tied for the team in sacks with 3. His most impressive maybe his 4 forced fumbles and 2 fumble recoveries. A hard hitter for Navy. Quindle Hammonds is also a player to watch out for. The senior team leads the team in interceptions, 58. The Georgia native has been a constant starter 3 seasons and his midst of his best seasons, recording his best season in every stat.